If God loves me, then why am I still fill in the blank? If God loves me, then why am I still lonely? If God loves me, then why am I still poor? If God loves me, then why am I still sick and struggling? Have you ever asked a question like that? Because I have. Yesterday, in fact, I was really struggling with this because I knew what God wanted for my life. I knew what the Bible promised that His will was for my life. And so I didn't understand why things didn't seem to be lining up. And so this morning I took it to Him and He gave me a parable. What else is new? He said, Caitlin, let's say that there is a child from a really, really wealthy family and a child from a really poor family. Which child is loved the most? And I said, well, I don't know. Like, you can't really tell based off of that information because love isn't based off of what they have. It's about, their togetherness. And so you can't really say that one is loved more than the other just based off of what they have. And he was like, yeah. He said, okay, so let's take it a step further and let's say it's Christmas morning and the wealthy child, their family buys them everything they want. Everything that was on their wish list, they get it. Tons of toys. They have nothing that they wanted that they didn't receive. But then the child from the poor family, they only get one gift. Which child was loved the best? And I said, well, again, you can't really base it off of that. Like, you can't say which one was loved most because of what they did or didn't have. And he said, that's right. So which child do you think was the most grateful? And I started to think about that question, and I said, again, you can't really tell because it's a heart posture thing, but maybe the wealthy child is used to getting everything they want, and they're used to getting a bunch of gifts, and so maybe they wouldn't be as grateful because they're used to that. I said, but the poor child, on the other hand, they would probably be guaranteed to be grateful because they would know that their parents had to make a sacrifice to get them that gift. And he said, so what you're saying is that love isn't based off of gifts, it's based off of sacrifice. And I started to get emotional because I knew exactly where he was going with that. And I started thinking about Jesus on the cross. And he said, I have sacrificed everything for you. How do you not know how loved you are? I think a lot of times, especially in America, like, we think that love is based off of what we receive. Love is based off of gifts. It's performance based. But what he reminded me, and what I want to remind you today, is that love is based off of sacrifice. And he has already sacrificed everything for you. So let that sink in a little bit as you move throughout your day today. Don't forget everything that he's done for you. He loves you so much, not because of what he's giving you. He loves you because he was willing to sacrifice everything he had for you. I know questions like this can get so tricky and difficult to understand. And, one of my missions here on this platform is to help y'all get one step closer to Jesus. So if you have any really difficult questions like this that are just eating you inside, please leave them in the comments. I would love to help answer them the best that I can.